Hi everyone, my name is Melina and I'm a full-time reseller. Poshmark is my main platform. As some of you know, I went to my Instagram and asked my followers to send me reselling related questions. So I compiled them all into this list here, and I'll be reading those questions to you today and providing answers as well. So the first question comes from Hip and Holy, and that is, what is your favorite way to target customers? So this is a fun one because I love targeting customers, new and potential buyers. So the one thing I do on all my platforms for targeting new customers is anybody who likes one of my items, I will send them a personal message, whether that's Depop, Poshmark, or not so much Instagram because everyone likes everything on Instagram. But on Depop and on Poshmark, whenever someone likes my item, I will send them a personal message saying, hey, I noticed you like this. And on Poshmark, I'll send them an offer as well. So targeting new customers, though, that's a different story. My favorite way to target new customers is actually what I'll do on Instagram is I'll go to a popular brands page like Free People, and I'll look at the people who are following them, and I'll go to their followers list and I'll follow some of those people. So maybe those people will see that I followed them and then come to my profile and see that I'm offering like similar clothing as Free People, and maybe they'll follow me and turn into a potential customer as well. So the second question comes from Pink Sands 13, and that is, when someone likes something in your closet, what do you do or say? Do you send an offer? Do you write something in their bundle? If so, what is the verbiage? So when somebody likes something in my Poshmark closet, I create a bundle immediately as soon as I see it. And every single time I create a bundle, I also write a message. So usually it's something like, hey, thanks for checking out my closet. I just wanted to let you know I sent you an offer with my sale price and discounted shipping. Thanks for checking out my closet again. Let me know if you have any questions. So I have a couple different default messages. It differs whether I'm having a sale or, I'll send them it's buy one get one free right now, whichever. But every single time somebody likes something, I put it in a bundle, whether it's one item or 10, I put it in a bundle and send them a message. Creating that personal connection with your customer is so important, and it allows them to trust you and makes it easier for them to want to buy from you. Next question comes from Looks by Lauren Jones, and that is, how do you handle likes? Do you offer to likers or do a bundle offer? Any pros and cons to either? So this sort of goes with the last question, but one big, huge tip I have is to send offers to likers on your entire closet once a week. I do this every Friday because that's when people get paid, usually. And what this does is, last time I did it, it got me 10 sales in 30 minutes. So I don't compile likes throughout the week. Like I said, whenever someone likes an item, I'll put it in a bundle and send them an offer. But for the offers to likers feature on Poshmark, what I'll do is use that once a week on my entire closet. And that sends offers to, if 25 people liked your item, it sends offers to 25 likers at once. So usually out of those 25, somebody will see it and they'll want it. And that's how you make a sale. And the pros to sending a bundle offer is putting like a friendly face to your brand name. A customer puts a friendly face to your brand, and that helps them want to buy from you in the future. It helps them like being personable with somebody. I know that's how I am. When I go to buy from a brand, if they reach out to me and they're friendly and personal, that makes me want to buy from them more. So the next question comes from Style by ELP, and that is, how do you organize your inventory? So up until about a couple weeks ago, I didn't organize my inventory very much at all. Now what I do is I have 4 sections. I have men's dresses and accessories, women's tops, and women's bottoms. And I have a bin for each. So I have all my men's clothes in one bin, all my dresses and accessories in one bin, all my women's tops in one bin, and all my women's bottoms in one bin. For the shoes, I have them all on sort of like a bookshelf. They're just laying all nice on a bookshelf, and the ones that are in boxes are on top of that. And what I do is I live in a loft, so in my loft we have a little space up here. This is the ground. My little space is up here, and that's where I keep all my storage and all my inventory. But for the inventory, that's for my listed inventory. The stuff that I haven't listed yet, what I do is I wash it and dry it, and then I actually lay it all out flat on top of each other in kind of a pile. And that's like for listing for the next day. And I just rotate that, so when I'm done with it, I fold it up and then put it in my bins. The next question comes from Jules 1632. And that is, during quarantine, did you source for inventory? If so, what did you find to be the most beneficial method of sourcing? So yes, I have sourced quite a bit through quarantine. I bought from ThredUp, Poshmark. I also asked for donations from my community, it turned out incredible. And I bought mystery boxes on Poshmark. Some of them were alright. Some of them were better than others. ThredUp, though, was one of the best ways to source, in my opinion. When you first sign up for ThredUp, they actually give you 50% off your first order, no matter how many items are in that order. So I actually just got my ThredUp box today, and I ended up paying like $2-3 a piece for some really, really nice tops. And I actually have a YouTube video on that I just released about an hour ago too, so you can look at my YouTube channel for that. What did you find to be the most beneficial method of sourcing? The most beneficial would probably be ThredUp, like I said, yeah. ThredUp is like the most bang for your buck, because Poshmark, with the shipping fees and everything, it tends to be a little bit more expensive. So the next question comes from Mrs. Diana Fella, and that is, what do you think are the 3 most important tasks in the Poshmark algorithm? So I am very opinionated about this. The top 3 most important things to do for your Poshmark closet are, number 1, sharing your own closet. Sharing other people's items actually does not do as much as you think it does. When you share your own items, you bump your items to the top of the search results every single time. But sharing other people's items only shares to your news feed. So that doesn't really help anyone, because nobody shops from their news feed. Everybody shops from the search bar. So when you share your own items, you bump your items to the top of the search results. That's number 1. Number 2 is the offers to likers feature. So, like I said earlier, sending offers to likers on your entire closet helps you I made 10 sales in 30 minutes the first time I did this. So offers to likers is a really important feature, and if you're not using it on Poshmark, how are you selling anything? Number 3 is to source and list regularly and consistently. I list every single day in my closet. And if you're not sourcing new items, your old items are going to get stale. And if you can't source, you should be relisting those old items. One of the most important things you can do in your closet is to list consistently and regularly. This keeps traffic flowing to your closet, it keeps engagement coming to your closet, and it keeps new items, fresh items, seasonal items in your closet. The next question comes from Thrift Witch Flip, And that is, do you have any superstitions about reselling? So this is kind of fun. I have a really strange superstition about Poshmark. So it seems like whenever I cash out on Poshmark, that is sending my money that I've earned to my bank account, I don't make any sales that day. Every time I do it, this happens. And it's a really weird superstition, and I don't know how it could even relate to Poshmark's actual algorithm, but I've been compiling my money in Poshmark because I feel like whenever I cash out, I don't make sales that day for some strange reason. The next one comes from XOXO Poship Girl, and that is, what is your favorite brand to sell? So my favorite brand to sell has to be Free People, just because it's my favorite brand in general. So I like the whole process of selling Free People. I love buying it, I love looking at it, I love photographing it, I love packaging it, I love selling it. But I don't sell as much Free People as I'd like right now. The two brands that actually sell the most for me are Pink Victoria's Secret and Nike. So those are also two really good brands for me to sell. I also really like sourcing unique items and vintage items, things that no one else has in their closet, because I feel like that's what really sets apart my Poshmark from everybody else's Poshmark. Next question comes from Heaven X Luna, and that is, if I'm selling something as small as earrings and don't want to price those too high, how can I hype them up or have a sale without lowballing my own inventory? So something that I offer on my Instagram is, and that you could try when you have small items like that, is you could try offering free shipping. And that's because for you to ship those, something as small as earrings, it will be free for you to ship, or close to free. It'll only cost maybe $2 to ship, but you could probably send it in a regular envelope and it would be free shipping. So that could be a fun way to promote those items. Another thing is, you could hype up the quality of your pieces if you have, jewelry and things like that. Take really detailed pictures of your jewelry and say, these are great quality, here's why you should own them. Salesman techniques, But one thing is, never run a sale with a price too low that you're uncomfortable with it. I'd rather have a customer pay a higher price for an item than to give them a really, really good sale but me be uncomfortable with that sale because I'm not making anything off of it. So that's something to remember too. The next question comes from Castle and Callie, and that is, would you accept an offer lower than your sales price? For example, you have an item listed at $20 and you put it on sale for $15. A customer offers $13. Is that something you'd accept, or would you counter with your sale price? So depending on the item, I would take the offer. In general, I list my items higher to make room for negotiation. So if I list something for $20, I'm really expecting to get probably $13 to $16. So if I put it on sale for $15 and the customer offers $13, that's only $2 less. So I would take $13. But it also depends on the item. If it's something that is a little more valuable, I might counter them up to $16 or $17. But I'd rather not lose a sale most times. So you might want to think about that. If that's your only offer you've got on that item in a month, you might want to consider not losing that one sale. And the last question, also you guys too, if you want to write any more questions in the chat, I haven't been looking at the chat yet, but if you want to write any more questions in there, I'll answer those too. But the last question I have written down is from Posh Jennifer 220, and that is, best advice for anyone who wants to double sales. All right, so anyone who wants to double sales, the one thing I can tell you is to post every single day. So if you're doing this already, great, post more. I'm serious. The more I post, the more sales I make. It can't sell if you don't post it. That and sending offers to likers on your whole closet. I know I've already said it, but it's so important. I just started using this strategy a couple weeks ago, and it's brought me so many more sales. Not even doubled, it's quadrupled my sales. On Friday, send offers to likers on your entire closet, anything that has a like on it. And I guarantee you will at least double your sales. Thank you guys so much for watching and joining in on my first live. I'm reading a little bit of the chats right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited on doing this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did record it on my big camera too, so anyone who missed out, I'll be sharing it on YouTube, most likely. And that is all. So my name is Melina. You can find me at shop_Melina's, Poshmark, Instagram, and Depop. Thank you so much. Bye.